Sagittarius, welcome to your reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This is a general reading for love. So this is for those of you that are either in a connection, dealing with someone, or you've got your eye on someone, or you just, you're getting to that point where you're becoming open to love. This reading is for you. All right. So this is for Sagittarius, dealing with a Sagittarius, where you got Sagittarius in your chart. Welcome to all the cross watchers. I hope that you're doing well. And if you're on the cusp, remember to look at both of your readings so that you get a better picture. Okay. So in this reading, focusing on love, are you dealing with a person that's the one for you? Remember, this reading is general. Okay. So don't try to manipulate the sort of like the script. Be careful of that. We're going to take a look at Oracle card draw, Tarot, and end off with a crystal energy. Okay. If it's your first time here, my beautiful Sag, I'd like to welcome you. I hope that you will form part of my future people. We're all about love and light and supporting each other here in this beautiful community. Oh, I love that. I love that. And if you're coming back, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. I hope you'll consider subscribing. So look at what's coming up. Financial health. So, whatever comes up in this reading, I've been very strongly guided to include this deck in the reading. I wasn't initially going to do it. But, I follow what Source tells me. And, when I look at this and I think at where we are at the moment in the world, a lot of times finances can be quite a big problem, when it comes to sort of like how you live your life and how healthy that connection is, especially with love, because love is such a personal thing, So I really love seeing this. There is financial health that's coming about, and I see this beautiful tree of life growing for you. It's like there's something beautiful that is sort of like sprouting to life here for you, my beautiful Sagittarius. So whatever this may be, there's something just amazing that's happening here for you. And it reminds me of like when you think about trees, trees has got this whole sort of network underground where they communicate to one another. And you may or may not know that a tree can actually tell, sort of like as human beings can tell their children, their offspring, or animals, trees can tell their offspring, and they tell when that offspring is not doing that well, or they can just sort of hang out, chat with each other. And I feel it's almost like that. And maybe like that with your person, where the deeper connection that you share it's so healthy now that it's like sort of like sprouting out into this world in a beautiful way. Okay. And if you're on board with that expanding in amazing ways, my beautiful Sag, then I will say claim that for yourself, by placing your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath and saying yes to it. Look at stuff. Oh, I'm looking at the energies that you are bringing to the table currently with your connection with your person, and it's really amazing. Beautiful, almost like a breakthrough sort of energy. Sometimes in life we know something, but we almost need to be, get like an unmistakable sign sort of thing that this is what it's meant to be. And I feel that you're getting that. There's an unmistakable sign here for you in this connection. All right. If any of you are interested in card reading, you can check out my courses down below. First couple of lessons are free. That includes some beautiful guided meditations. There's the free Oracle sort of course. There's a spiritual development. So check them out. Links in the description. So Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Like, you can't ask for a better hand than this. Well, I suppose you can, but whoa, to be bringing stuff, to have such positivity coming to the table. There is some clarity coming about. Not about whether this is your person or not. There is some clarity coming about, if it hasn't already come, that this is your person. Like seriously. We're going to look in the rest of the reading, but it's starting off with a very powerful realization. Okay? There with the 10 of Pentacles. So it does appear that maybe money, time, confidence, career, all sorts of things could have had an impact on this connection. But I see it being so balanced now, so strongly foundation. So the materialistic problems that were a problem before, either There is a balance in energy. So it's not a space where, say, maybe one person's getting paid more than the other, that then the person who gets paid more money suddenly has a drop. It's more like there's an equality coming about, you know? So it could be that the other person gets an increase or a sudden different way of, making more money or something like that. But there is going to better, there is going to more. There is positive growth, there is positive expansion here. I hear that you're dealing with someone that is finally taking responsibility for their life. And maybe that is something that you really needed. But I do get that you're dealing with somebody that's finally, it's like they're finally in the same camp section as you, So if you've kind of been dealing, I'm trying to find the right way to say this, but if you've kind of been dealing with someone that maybe you feel you there and they over there, there's a even ground here, being on the same page, okay, following the same vision, okay. I like that very much. So whoever has Kabangi sort of ways about them, I can see that they left those Kabangi ways. And look at what is the beautiful consequence of that. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So queens are typically about, well, not only, but it's about, kind of like what you give out comes back to you in a balanced manner, So there's balance here. Balance in finances, balance in emotions. Maybe you've been feeling that you've just been throwing your emotions down this deep pit and maybe some crocodile is just eating it up and you don't even know what happens with it. There's a change here. This person that you're dealing with, this person did not appreciate you. They didn't appreciate you, whether it is that they were malicious about it, whether they were incapable of dealing with it, because a lot of times when people do things, we just like, oh, low viber. But sometimes people are just not capable of giving us what we'd like to get. And this could have been the case here, but I see a turnaround here. This person doesn't want to lose you. This person doesn't even want to imagine life without you. Okay? They don't want to think about life without you. They don't even want to entertain that thought. Okay? And that is making your heart melt, which is beautiful though. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay? This could be you, this could be them in energy, but somebody's definitely coming to the party. And it is about fucking time. Because I feel that you've been giving and giving and giving, and it sort of started to drain you. Because remember, it was like throwing your emotions and your good intentions and your good heart into this empty pit. Okay? Do look out for that stubborn neck that you can have sometimes, Sagittarius, in this connection. Alright? Do look out for that. There seems, this is a general thing with Sagittarius in any ways, but just look out for trying to maybe force your way, because I feel that might have been one of the initial sort of troubles and concerns in this connection in the first place. Okay? But I do see you working things out. There's toxicity in this connection. That the decision was made for the highest good to work it out. And so I see you beginning to work it out. I see you beginning to work it out with you and your person. Let's clarify. And if you're on board with making it work with this person, you're on board with this beautiful promise here, then claim it for yourself. As I always say, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes to it. Some of you are feeling, I get a lot of messages also from what the cards are telling me when I shuffle. Some of you have been feeling that, this was it, cut the tie, let's move the fuck on, But something kept you holding on. There's a deep love here. Knight of Cups, clarifying that energy being brought to the table. Page of Swords, look at that, Page of Swords twice. Okay? Four of Pentacles, growing in strength. So, possibly the person that you were dealing with, they realize that they've got to pull up their fucking socks. Like seriously, And they did. It's like this person is coming alive. It's like really this person you're dealing with, they're coming alive and you're getting this breath of fresh air to finally just breathe and not have to micromanage this connection. In the potential energy of this connection, you got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. So you see a beautiful power couple. You are a power couple. The two of you, you're a power couple. You know? And sometimes in a power couple situation, you still need to work things out. There's the Three of Pentacles. So the idea here was, do we go back to how things were before? Do we go back to that repetitive drop? Or, because I can see that for some of you, you are like, listen, I'm going to give this an honest chance, but this is my final chance. This doesn't work, I'm out of here. Gonna bounce. Alright? Somehow they got that message. In energy, they got that message. They realized that this is it. There won't be another second chance after that. This is it. Right? And they realized that, you know, them, whatever it is that they were busy doing with here, because this seems like, it's almost like I don't know, if maybe this is your energy. It's like I almost don't want to talk about it. But there was definitely that space of like, listen, it's either, you know, as I say in, for those of you that are in South Africa and understand Afrikaans, reg of weg, you know, you're either on board or you're not on board at all. That sort of thing. We are sinking. Are you sinking? We are swimming basically. Are you swimming with us or are you going to sink? Like, what are you going to do? Nobody's going to carry you here. I see that you started to get fed up of this person. Like you were seriously like, listen, if you're not on board, you're not on board, but I've had about enough. Let's see the outcome. You got the Fool, which is amazing. Uranus energy, new beginnings. You got the Hermit energy, Virgo energy, work and routine. Getting the rest that you need. And maybe that person, it's almost like they needed to take control of things there for a while, you know? And now they are, the Magician. There's clear communication. Communication is the problem in this connection. Lack of communication, not clear communication, windy communication. Communication was the problem. And I know, Sergio, one thing that you hate the most is people that don't just get to the damn point. So the main problem seemed to have been communication in this connection, and that is getting cleared out. All right? Let's see what you've got in crystal energy, what it is that you'd like to focus on in crystal energy. Maybe a friend of yours needs to hear this message. Share it with them, you know? Let them know about it. Beautiful. Dioptres, heart healing. Your heart was becoming heavy and overwhelmed because you had to almost like carry this connection for the longest time, but now you're getting the opportunity to breathe. Your heart is just getting the opportunity to breathe. Both y'all's hearts is actually healing. This is very beautiful. I love to see this. I love to see this, my beautiful Sag. Okay? I hope that this helps you. This is what I got. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next week. Bye.